Edo State government don't give automatic employment into the state public service to Edo-born Aminat Yusuf, wey come out as the best ever graduate with 5.0 cumulative grade point average for law degree program for Lagos State University. The Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu, wey host Aminat Yusuf for Government House Benin City, can't give her personal check and can't congratulate Aminat and say she don't make Edo proud for better thing, and they won't use her to reach out to other girl child, say them fit do and achieve anything they want achieve. Shaibu con tok say e dey in line with Edo State policy to give automatic employment to Edo indigenes wey graduate with first class. E con still tok say Aminat's achievement don give confidence and hope to visions of other Edo daughters and don wake their spirit say dem too fit make am no matter who dem be. Oga Shaibu con say for the current administration, under the leadership of the elder brother Governor Godwin Obaseki, go continue to place high priority on quality and affordable education, and say on behalf of the governor, government and the good people of Edo State, he wan congratulate Aminat Yusuf wey she take stand out for her academic pursuit and when she take become ambassador of Edo State.
I want to congratulate you and use you to also reach out to other girl child that there's ability in ability, and every girl child should see themselves as equal as the girl child. What is done is reenacting that confidence in the girl child and also creating an awareness that the female ones folks can actually achieve what they want to achieve. The struggle for Edo State today is that struggle to liberalize the system and free everybody to the extent that you can live your dreams to your fulfillment. That is the struggle that we are having in Edo up to today. That journey started sometime in 2006. Where we wanted to free the land for the groups of godfathers and some people that held us hostage. And fortunately, we are in that trajectory of actually freeing ourselves. Because our dream and to sustain democracy is to the extent that a child of nobody, unquote, a child of that less privileged, a child of that farmer, a child of that tomato seller, a child of that peasant farmer can be whatever he wants to be, competing with the child of the billionaire, favoring and achieving their goal. That is our dream, and that is what democracy is supposed to represent. So, you may not understand what you've done. You are giving hope to that vision to create that public space and give confidence to those children that feel they are daughters and sons of nobody. That is what we've done. You have reignited that spirit, you have created that confidence, you have made them realize that the real spirit of an Edo child, the real spirit of an Edo person, that's confident that I will make it no matter what, I will make it. That's what we have elected. So I want to congratulate you seriously. Beyond your academic pursuits, you will have to spare more time for us to always invite you to inspire others. Entire Nigeria is struggling, is in dire need of role models. Role models they are lacking in our system. And that is what we are struggling to have now. And the last elections shows that the young people are ready to take their destiny in their hands. So now the young generation of Nigeria are ready to take Nigeria back and reset Nigeria in their own way to make Nigeria better. So the implication of that is that people like you, we have to play a role to motivate them. Inviting you today is just our own way of recognizing and appreciating you as a state and letting you know that on your own, you'll be able to catch a date for yourself. You'll be able to decide that this is what you want to achieve. And your parents' guidance and God with you, you are achieving it. So please don't relent. Because the world, Edo State, the nation, the world is looking at you now. And those that those young boys and girls, especially the girl child, that are almost losing hope. Hearing and listening and reading your story will ignite a new spirit in them. So remember that what you've done, you need to do better, you need to do more, so that those hopeless young girls and young boys can have hope. And that is the symbolic reason that we need to see you, we need to talk to you, I need to touch you, I want to shake your hand, and it's also tap from the grace. So I want to, on behalf of all of us, the governor, all of us, to once again congratulate you and congratulate your parents and congratulate Lagos State University. Keep making us proud. And we have the state has its own policy of always having first class students to this automatic employment. So the governor is out of the country now. I'm sure by the time you come, we'll have other in-house discussion to know what you want to do and how you want to go about your career. We'll definitely assist you in making these records. And you have also helped your parents. You have your dad just now. It's not easy to have something with certain naira to buy something. Now you have actually helped your parents and make them proud. So moving forward, obviously, we'll deal with every other expenses that you need to bring those fits. So on behalf of all of you, I can go on and on and continue to talk because I'm so happy and excited. It's an Issaquah East daughter and a Edo daughter is being celebrated today for positive, not for the negative. Please keep it up. Don't forget those hopeless young men and women listening and hearing and reading of your feet. You have ignited hope in them. By the grace of God, that dream of making Edo a better place, freeing Edo to make sure that a child of nobody, quote, can live his dream to the fullest and become what he wants to be without one man determining his future.
Aminat Yusuf can say na her passion to study law and the fact say women of today get more opportunity than women of those days na im make her push to show say if dem give woman the opportunity she too fit become the best, and say with the support of God and her parents she come actually achieve her goals.
I had passion to study law. I've always been very passionate as a child, and the fact that women of today now have more opportunities than our mothers did, I wanted to also show that to a full extent, if given the opportunity, we can get the best possible. So, and God willing, God's support and my parents' support, I was able to achieve that feat. And the goal is to excel beyond, in fact, my imagination. I intend to go as far as my abilities can take me. And it would interest everybody to know that I'm very passionate. I'm patriotic as far as those State is concerned. Wherever I find myself in the world, I will definitely come back to invest in my motherland.
The father of Aminat, Yusuf Akpehade Yusuf, wey be journalist, come talk say Aminat na bright pikin right from time and come to raise salute give her lecturers for their good teachings and also to her hard work and God's guidance. He comes to talk say
Aminat's feat is not really surprising because as I say, a food cannot fall from his tree. Our grandparents, let me begin from our maternal grandfather, Malam Ibrahim Kefi, was a missionary, one of those who brought Islam across the length and breadth of the Kosovo. And he was also versed in both Quran and even, if you may, even understood a bit of current affairs. He was lettered, but to surprise to know that if you give him a book written in English, he will understand. The father too, which my father too also happen to be a great man, is currently the king in our village. So much for introduction. Amina has always shown the tendency to be a bright child. I describe her as a very precocious child. Like I told some reporters last week, she has only been testing for the Oscars, for the stars. Right from her childhood days, she's always shown the tendency to want to, very inquisitive, very inquisitive. Anything she does, she wants to know. I recall very recent, while she was in they were giving while she was in university, a course in entrepreneurship. They were asked to take up as part of the curricula. Now, every student was do entrepreneurship. So she took up Zobo production. Zobo production just for the class. She passed the exam and all of that. But you know, it is surprising to know that when Aminat took that up as a business on her own. I think that look, you are not. This is not. So she's the kind of girl that anything she finds that she takes up. She wants to do it so well. She got a brand name. She had suppliers. I was like, you are still in school. How can you juggle both? So I really am happy for the kind of child she has turned out to be. And I also believe that the society at large, particularly our children in Edo State, have one thing or the other to learn from her. What has benefited her, I think, is listening to wise counsel. You know, it's not enough to tutor a child, you know, give her examples and all of that. If she decides not to follow those instructions or lessons, we won't find anywhere. So it will be a challenge. So I also want to thank her for believing in wise counsel and staying focused. There's still a lot she can do. I want to thank state government, you know, the state government for what they have done so far, but like Oliver Twist, we want to ask for more. There's a lot I think can still be done. The state government has done its bit, and like you referenced, the Edo Best, I also follow, I report, I'm a journalist, I also report, I also follow some of this report. But I think one thing missing is that in the past, there used to be a Edo bursary for indigent students and for people, for students of Edo origin across the board. Maybe it should be a time to even have that, you know, brought back, because that to study law is not. I know what we pass through studying law. You know, in our case, there are courses. You know, one of our courses, like she told me one time, one of our courses, she needed to confirm herself for one of our courses. She said she would require about 76,000 naira just one course, and I'm like, I'm a struggling journalist. It was that tough. But to God be the glory. At least we are seeing the evidence of hard work now. So, Your Excellency, once more, I thank you very much for this opportunity.
Among the delegation, Arebahen Obadan Abibu Esquire, will represent the Dean of Law, Faculty of the University, Contact say,
I'm here to represent my dean, Professor K.A. Olatoyi, and to present to you your daughter, Ms. Aminat Yusuf, who has our newest record breaker, break a record, a 40 years old record of the Lagos State University. Nobody has ever made that record as far as Lagos State University is concerned. And I happen to know Aminat, the genius in her and her excellent academic prowess. When I marked one of her scripts, I happened to teach one of jurisprudence and legal theory, 500 level course. It was after I marked her first semester script that I called some the HOC and some lecturer. I said, who is this? I want to know this student because of her excellent performance. So it was then she told me that she's from Edo State. I said, wow, you are my sister. I'm also from here. So she's hardworking. She's always in the library reading. So her performance is not a surprise for some of us that know her. We know that she's going to definitely make that feat. So, Your Excellency, I want to thank you and the Governor of Edo State for identifying with excellence and success. And I also know that Edo State already have a policy where all the first-class students are given automatic employment in the state civil service. We appreciate that initiative and other reforms the state governor have also put in place to reform the educational system in the state, the Edo Best. We are always following up all this in Lagos. So thank you, sir. And on this note, I want to present to you to also use your good offices to assist her in whatever way you can, and the state government, because we believe that this is just the beginning, that she will definitely achieve more in her academic pursuit.
After the meeting, the Deputy Governor and his wife, Mariam Shaibu, can later host the delegation to one correct chop-chop for their Omuge private residence for GRA Benin City. From Government House, Ekata Ojesele, TMC TV News.